Look at this. I'm talking to myself again. I already know how this goes. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. People like to call me right when I go live. Like they don't know what's up. But you already know how I go. Coach Shine, what's good? You are number one on here. Listen, Coach Shine, if you stay on, I'm going to answer any question you got tonight. You're the first person to show up tonight. I love that. I'm going to reward those people who are punctual. My guy, CEO K Frey, what's good? Melanated Maurice, Bureau Bullies, Business Builder Brit. The whole crew is on here. Listen, we are starting up, making things happen. What's good, fam? What's good? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody had a great day. My day was quite challenging. You know what I'm saying? Listen, maybe I need to start off by saying that. I don't know. People think like, oh, everything's just rolling smooth and everything's good. Nah, it's actually quite interesting. I mean, it'd be hard sometimes, and I usually love Mondays, but this Monday felt like the typical Mondays of back in the days that I used to hate. Coach Shine, you said you in DR. That's what's good. You watching from the DR, you chilling, you on that vacation tip. Listen, you anything you need tonight, Coach Shan. Coach Shan was our first person on live. I think I'm saying that right, Coach Shan. So any question Coach Shan got, I'm answering tonight. And if it's something that I gotta go into depth with, I'll answer it in my DM with a voice note just for you, bro. Appreciate you. Alright? So, next time, I'm gonna do this every week. The first person to show up each time is gonna get something special every single time. You feel me? So, y'all already know what to do. Drop them bees in the chat for me, please. I appreciate it. I got the theme music playing. You wanna drop them bees, it gets me hyped, get me ready. It's been a rough day. Bees in the chat, drop them bees in the chat. Bees in the chat, drop them bees in the chat. Let's go. Alright. So tonight's a special night again. Every week I come on and I think I say the same thing. It's a special night, right? But tonight you're not gonna get to meet all of them, but you're gonna get to meet a few. Whoever's available. It's last minute. I do a lot of things, kind of spontaneous. You're gonna get to meet a few of my Hive. Hive is something new. We are about to change the world. Listen, we already are changing the world, but now we coming together and doing it together. Sorry, that was my son walking in. Anyway, so yeah, listen, y'all always hear me talking about collaboration over competition, talking about iron sharpens iron, right? Talking about how I want to change the narrative of a lot of the things that's in our community, stuff like that. But I don't want y'all to think like I'm just talking it. I'm not just saying these things. I'm actually trying to live them. I'm actually trying to figure out ways to, pave the way as much as I can to help all of our people. What's good, everybody? I see everybody joining in. Credit King 01, what's good? Tevin, what's good, man? Blackgate, Rhea, what's the deal? All right. Yard Wealth, okay, sound like a brethren right there, or a sister too, could be, not sure. But I like that. That's actually a perfect thing for me. Yard Wealth, I love that. So make sure you tapping in more. J Rose Fitness, I gotta say what's up to everybody. I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming on here, for sure. And we're gonna have a good night. We're gonna have some good things to talk about. All balled up, what's good? Healing Smarter. I am so terrible at reading the IG names when they're put together. I be like, heal, ING. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, but, so what I had to say is that I am practicing what I preach, right? All right, so now I gotta get some other music going for tonight. What should we play? Let's get a little bit. Well, first of all, I want to hear this song just for fun. So we'll let that go. But first time viewer, I am Rindy Brianna. Good to meet you, Rindy Brianna. Welcome to your first time experiencing my live. I play music. I got lights. It's like a club. But I give value. I give information. right? Now, what I was starting off by saying is, for those who don't know yet, Donelimus? That's an interesting name. There you go, Donelimus. What's good? What's good? Love what you and Van are doing. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Me and Van, we trying to do as much as we can, right? And the podcast is becoming fire. Like we filmed the episode yesterday of the podcast. So make sure y'all tapping into the podcast. It is Impact Over Everything, right? On IG, Impact Over Everything podcast, right? You could find it on all streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything, right? And our purpose is to provide impact. So we're not focused on, hey, we got to do these things in order to make our podcast rise in the charts so that we can monetize and get money and blah, 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 blah. Nah, it ain't about that. We all already have our own lanes anyway. We making money in our businesses and such. So we're genuine in terms of we just want to have impact and provide as much information as possible, right? And we're going to challenge everything, right? And that's actually part of our saying on the podcast. We challenge everything and we stand for something so that we never fall for anything, all right? So let me see who else. Miami Real Estate Lady, what's good? Miami Neighbor, hey, Miami Neighbor, listen, I'm introducing HIVE tonight, but we also got something coming called HIVE Community, right? And HIVE Community, we're gonna do something big down here in South Florida, and then hopefully it spreads throughout the rest of the country and world, right? Like I said, we changing the world. You think it's a bold claim? I'm serious. We're gonna change the world. So Miami Real Estate Lady, definitely tap in with me. Actually, text somebody, Lala or Britt, can you drop the community number? Y'all text HIVE to that community number and you will be informed when we do the stuff in South Florida. It's gonna be big. Here we go. So Donelimus says it's Limus Donnell. Limus Donnell, okay. Oh, I got it. You see what I'm saying? I'm terrible with this. I'm like Donelimus. That's an awesome name, but Limus Donnell. I got you, fam, for sure. All right, so listen. Let's keep it going. You or Van ever announced winner to the Road to 10K contest? Ask if yes, we did. Oh my goodness, I don't remember who won that. And I posted it in my stories too. I got to see who it was. I'll get back to you on that. I'll get you back to you on that. Alright, y'all see Lala and just dropped the community number in there so y'all could text it. Text HIVE. There you go. Business Builder Brit dropped it in there. And, we'll keep you posted. My guy, my brother right there, Bureau Bullies. So listen, we might as well get it started. I did have Bureau Bullies on here last week too. But I got to bring my brother Umar on here to talk about what we are going to do together. Why it's powerful. I hope everybody tries to do something like this. I hope everybody gets together, the right people around you, and try to impact others. Try to help the community. Try to ensure that the next generation is prepared for what's coming for them, right? So, my Real Estate Ladies, the same community number, same number. All right, so we're going to start it off right. It's about 7:10. I did my little monologue. Let me see, is there any quick tips, quick gems to give you before we get into that discussion? Let's see. Okay, you know what? I mentioned this. Me and Van talked about this on the last episode of the podcast, but for y'all, thank you for being here, rocking with me. There's 35 of y'all already on tonight. I appreciate you. So I'm going to give you a quick drip. I think I might have said this a little bit last week, but I'm going to mention it again because I want y'all to be able to take advantage of all the opportunities that we're uncovering for everybody. To be honest, we uncover it for ourselves first. Just being honest, right? But then the thing about it is that we didn't want to share it. We're not the type that's like, yo, we don't want nobody to know this play. This is only between us. Nah, we want everybody to know this play. Who gonna act is the question, right? Who's gonna actually make things happen? My brother right there, Snake Eyes 4, just joined. Yo, what's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all. All right, so here's a quick gem before I start bringing on my people. Hold on. Let me just do a little something here. Let's do this. Bam. Tap in. I should say tap in someone, but I ain't gonna do that. See, we doing things different. Everybody does that. Everybody be like, hey, share this post with 10 people and blah, 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 blah. We ain't about that. My guy Mitch Yamo. I see a SoFlo Don. That must be in South Florida. So listen, you need to be tapping in with what we're gonna do with Hive Community. We're gonna do some amazing things. Shawnette, thank you so much, Shawnette. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. There goes another member of my round table right there. Okay, so somebody's requesting to go live with me. Should I bring them in really quick before I bring on my Hive? I'm gonna give them an opportunity. Please, 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 don't make it awkward. Don't be naked or something like that. I mean, it'd be crazy what some people be doing. Vendor, Sorrow, what's good? All right, I'm gonna bring on one person real quick. Make them come on. Hoping he or she's an entrepreneur, and I want to spotlight other entrepreneurs. I want everybody to level up. So I hope you're ready. You requested to come on live. What we got? Where you at, fam?
Oh shit, that's me, BEEZ. What's up with it, fam? I'm over here just looking.
What's good?
What's up, BEEZ? Hey, shout out to BEEZ. Hey, I just wanted to say I appreciate everything that you've been doing, BEEZ, for me, bro, with the VA and everything. Salute.
Yo, that means a lot, bro. Where you at?
I'm in Texas for work.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, I appreciate you. Yo.
Nah,
what do you do?
you,
tell the people about what you do. Cause I see it says CEO something. I can't see your name anymore. Where'd it go?
Okay, right now I'm still in the credit repair industry. I'm trying to on my way to 6 figures on that this year, but I'm still working on getting there. So I'm just implementing stuff that I've been learning from Recession Proof, and you guys adding value to that, and I really appreciate that. So I'll just glad to tap on with y'all. So
that's what's up, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Listen, what I'm gonna do for you, because you, first of all, you were bold enough to come and request to come on. Then you actually showed up and then wasn't in the dark or nothing like that. So what I'm gonna do for you, me and Van on our podcast, we're highlighting entrepreneurs, right? We just highlighting what they do. We sharing information. We got somewhat of a platform, so we want to make sure that others can use that platform as well. So send me a video of yourself, just saying, hey, who you are, what you do, any other information, how people could contact you, whatever, and then we'll spotlight you on probably the next episode of our podcast.
Hey, I so appreciate that, BEEZ, most definitely.
Appreciate you too, man. Hey, keep tapping in. All right, brother. All right. Hey, all right, I gotta drop you off because we got my people coming in real quick. Okay. But thanks for tapping in, man, and keep rocking with me for sure,
Most def.
All right, brother.
Already.
My guy, Pushman Mitch, I see just joined too. Mitch, do I gotta bring you on real quick too, Mitch? Where you at, fam? Come on. We just gotta say what's up. See, we got the whole fam tonight, man. I just gotta. This is what I'm talking about when I say it's collaboration over competition. I'm talking about that we are coming together and we're gonna change the world. Y'all know a lot of people right now that's doing a lot of big things and they're in the public eye. But what we're about to do with Hive is something else. It's something serious. And you may have seen similar entities, groups come together like this. But we want to take it to that next level. You feel me? So my guy, I just invited Mitch. I don't know if he's coming on or not. Mitch just went live. My guy Mitch, bro, he's live nonstop. I ain't never seen nobody like it. It'd be 8 in the morning. I just crack my eye open and he'd be like, Pushman Mitch is going live. Yo, this dude ain't no joke. All right, so let me bring on my peoples. I see some other people requesting to come on live. I'm gonna have to hold off on y'all for a little bit. Let me see who else is available right now, because I gotta introduce my brothers real quick. Let's see who we can get on. Let's get these two out. And let's get, hold on. Wait, did anybody go? Hold on. Where'd it go? Send. Oh, there you go. Umar's there. My brother, what's good, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. I'm excited, man. Everything good, bro?
Everything's great, bro. It's been a challenging day today, right? As an entrepreneur, we always got challenges. We always got things we got to overcome, but it doesn't ever stop me. You see I'm still smiling. You see I'm still energetic. I'm like, yo, it is what it is. I got some things I gotta handle, some fires I still gotta put out, but it's all good, man. It's all good. You feel me? And having my brothers around me, people like you, people like Kev, Not So Fold, people like Jason White, Hassani, everybody, Van, Arden, Grizzy, all of the crew, man, all of the brothers, all of the family, not just brothers, because we're not leaving out sisters, of course, right?
Wow.
That motivates me, man. That makes it makes me that more energetic. And honestly, I look at you as the kind of like the linchpin, right? Like you holding everybody together because you've been silently motivating all of us. You motivating all the leaders to motivate other people. So I love that, man. I love what you're doing, bro. And I'm glad to have you as part of Hive, bro.
Man, BEEZ, I'm glad the fact that you even thought to add me meant the world to me, man. I'm glad to be a part of it, bro.
Oh man, listen, that's not even a question. It's a given that you was gonna be part of this. Hold on, let me see who else I can get up in here right now too. There is you.
Yo.
There we go. Let's send that.
Y'all put the BEEZ in the chat.
Drop them BEEZ in the chat. We're gonna have to come up with a new emoji for Hive though. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Maybe the honey jar or something. That's the closest.
Oh, the honey jar. Here we go. Yeah.
There we go, right there.
There we go. All right.
There we go, right there.
I like it. I like it. Do that. I was thinking of a honeycomb, but they didn't have that. I forgot about that.
Wait, let me see. BEEZ, they ain't got one?
I don't think they had the honeycomb. I looked at it at one point.
Nah, they don't have it.
Yeah, but we got the honey pot for now.
Let's run with it.
Yeah, for real. So listen, everybody that's here, let me explain what is really going on. What are we even talking about? We talking about Hive. What's that? What BEEZ is talking about Hive? Is he taking this BEEZ stuff too far now? I don't know what's going on, right? But the point is, that we have assembled. Y'all know the movie Avengers, right? And the cartoon Avengers, and they say Avengers assemble. Well, Hive is assembled. You know what I'm saying? And we just started, right? It's not just Voltron. It's not just X amount of parts. We come together and create one big robot. Nah, it's non-stop parts. It's non-stop people, right? Now we do, and on top of that, not only are we creating this group of leaders who are going to help to pave the way, because we need every leader that we can in our communities, but we're trying to make sure that it's inclusion rather than exclusion. That's something from my fraternity that I like to say because I really believe it. Inclusion over exclusion, right? So we also created HIVE Community so that everybody who always wants to tap in with us, like, hey, I just want to talk, I just want to be around, I just want to know what's going on. I don't want anybody to feel like we're like, hey, we're just elitists and we're just getting together, nobody else is allowed in. It ain't about that, because our goal is to impact people. So we even created HIVE Community where everybody can come together, everybody can meet up, network, build together, and start changing the mindset that we've had that's plagued some of the negative parts of that has plagued our community, right? So we're literally gonna try to change the world. You feel me? And it starts with us, and then it goes to everyone that's on this live and everyone that rocks with us. You feel me? So Umar, tell people a little bit, what did you think when I said, hey, we're gonna create this thing? What did you think it was even gonna be?
When you first brought up HIVE, BEEZ, I had no idea what it was until we had the meeting. And the meeting was mind-blowing because it was like, one of the powerful things you said was, you said everybody's an alpha male in their own community. So from the outside looking in, the people would be like, well, how would they come together? But it makes the most sense when you have a bunch of powerful pieces for everybody to come together. It's like a super team. You know what I mean? So, you know, people might say, why LeBron team up with Dwayne Wade? Because LeBron and Dwayne Wade had the same exact goal. And they get there much faster doing it together than they were trying to do it apart. So it was really a no-brainer.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be a powerful situation. I'm so excited for some of the stuff that we're going to do, and I just cannot wait for people to see it.
Same here, brother. I love how you said that, man. Don't mind me looking this way. I'm trying to find some music to play because you know I like music.
You good, bro.
What it was for me though, bro, is I gave this analogy to everybody when we were talking, and I said that I watch anime, right? It's one of my few vices. You know, I always tell everybody you should be productive in your day and whatnot, but you know, sometimes we gotta have a little entertainment too. So I watch Japanese anime, right? And in one of my favorite animes is One Piece, and in it they had this pirates group called Rocks. Now, whoever is not caught up, I don't want to spoil nothing for you, so close your ears for a second. But Rocks was made up of the top captains, pirate captains in the world, and they came together and created this thing under the leadership of this one guy, Rocks, and it failed miserably. They were super powerful, but they were all alphas, and they were all like, I ain't doing what he said, I ain't doing what that's, you know what I'm saying? And I understood that concept. We even look at it in the DISC assessment when we're doing personality evaluations, and when you build a team, you don't want to have a bunch of Ds, high Ds. For whoever doesn't understand what that means, it's just those highly decisive, highly leaders, those alphas on one team usually. But when we come together in a way that we know it's not about, hey, BEEZ try to set up, I don't want to be in BEEZ thing. It's not BEEZ thing. It's our thing. We're gonna build it together. I'm humbled that I'm able to, you know, help bring some of those people together to start it. But I know everyone in HIVE right now is going to be nominating others. There's going to be people interviewing that want to get into HIVE, right? Into the full HIVE. We still have HIVE community for everybody because we want to, you know, touch everyone's hearts, touch everyone's souls, affect everyone's lives. But in the main HIVE, we're leaders coming together in order to make change. So I think we will be successful because we know we're coming. It's bigger than all of us. And you know my favorite quote right there on my whiteboard: "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts." You feel me? And that is why, that's how we're coming together. Because together we're more powerful than we are individually, and we can help even more people. Here we go. I just see we got Hassani about to jump on. Here's another member of our HIVE popping in right now. Let's go.
I met him in Vegas, man. He told a hell of a story there. I know he's probably tired of me bringing that up. And he told a hell of a story.
Yeah.
My guys. What's going on, fellas?
What's good, brother? What's good? I want to hear the story, though.
Oh, you was talking about me. Oh,
yeah.
I came in the middle of this. So I didn't hear the whole thing, but you know what? My man Bureau Bullies, he came in and I was telling a story about my dad, man. When we're entrepreneurs, basically what ends up happening is sometimes we go through trials and tribulations, and we don't reach the heights that we want to reach. And, you know, we have high expectations for ourselves. That's what happens when we take this journey. So we do these things, and sometimes we can get down on ourselves. We can get upset. But my dad had a business before. I didn't know it, and he let it go. And then as I got older, my dad got struck with illness. He had a heart attack, stroke, diabetes, high blood, like anything that could be wrong with a brother, he had that was wrong with him. So long story short, to me it seemed like he'd almost given up on life because if death was a measurement, he was about an inch away. And that messed him up because, you know, I'm a small frame dude. Y'all can't tell, but I'm a small frame dude. My dad was like 220 was small for him, you know, but he was a big dude where he powerlifted. Anyway, long story short, because of his sickness, he shrunk. And so I could see where it affected him mentally and everything else like that. And so when I was caught up in my personal emotions of getting angry because I wasn't where I wanted to be, I remember my dad came to me one day and he said, man, see, every time I think about it, it just gets me all, you know, it gives me chills. He said, man, I thought of another business of how to help some families. I thought of a way to do this. I thought of a way to do that. In other words, he started dreaming again. He was inspired based off of my journey and what I was doing, and I had no idea.
Wow.
In my head, you know, I'm like, man, I ain't where I'm supposed to be. This shit ain't working like it's supposed to. I'm angry. I'm upset, and I was caught up in my bubble, never realizing who I was affecting. And mind you, I grew up. My dad was my hero.
Wow.
I never would have thought that I would have inspired that never came across my mind. You know what I'm saying? And so when he told me that, I broke down. That made me cry, man, because now we're blessed my dad's still around, but it was just touching for me to know that he still wanted to push through, and he still wanted to do stuff, and he still wanted to fight. And what made him want to fight was that he saw my fight. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, well, let me get in it too. Let me do something else too. And so I say that because for those of us who are entrepreneurs and we're going out here and we're fighting and we're struggling, sometimes it doesn't look good. Sometimes you ain't where you want to be. And sometimes stuff is you know, off track. And that's just real. That's what happens.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Always.
Exactly.
But how we handle it is the key.
And that's exactly what I was going to say, bro. Our ability to keep driving, our ability to not give up, our ability to see our vision even in the middle of the storm is what inspires those closest to us, even though it may seem like they're not paying attention. I had no idea my dad was watching me like that, you know? But he came to me later, and when he drew everything out, that let me know. I said, wow, people are watching me, and it's not even the ones that you expect or think they are.
Wow.
So I just want to share that story with everybody and let everybody know.
I love that story, bro.
Love it.
I appreciate that.
I remember maybe 2-3 weeks ago when I was on with the international president of Phi Beta Sigma. I told him the story of how it seemed like fate, how we had connected, because 2 hours before he sent me a message asking me to, you know, speak in our national convention and everything, someone had said on my roundtable that, you know, protect your brand, and you never know who's watching, and you know, always put your best foot forward because you never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's powerful. You never realize, you know, who you're impacting sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And true D Will, what's good, D Will? Listen,
D Will.
one of the things that we're gonna do is like, whose kid is that? Because let me explain something to y'all. That's the same. This is what I love right here. I don't know if every single one of us are parents, but I know that stigma. Actually, me and Umar spoke about this the other day. That stigma that black men don't take care of their kids. I don't know where that came from, and I feel like it's just
I don't either.
Most lie that's just in TV and whatnot. Because I don't know anybody like that.
Yeah.
Maybe the generation before us potentially. I don't know. But in our generation, man, and I'm older than y'all, but still in our generation, yo, it don't happen. Every single one of y'all I hear on the phone talking about, oh yeah, that's my kid, and you know, I gotta go do this. You just told me a little while ago that I think was it you that said that you're doing something with your kid right now, Hassani?
Oh no! But I got about so 2 are awake and 2 asleep. So no, I definitely got a full house right now.
See? Oh look, we just got our next brother from Hive. Look at him. There you go, right there.
There he is.
What's up, gentlemen?
Good,
What's up, brother?
What's up, my fellow Hivers?
Nick the Money Minter. You know?
Listen.
How y'all doing?
Listen. We are powerful. We are changing the world.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate every single one of you, brothers. And this ain't everybody, y'all. Y'all just see the 4 of us right here, and you're like, oh, damn, they got a power team. Well, you ain't even see the rest.
Right.
What we put together is insane.
He said Nick at Night. I'm going to have to start calling you that, man.
Nick at Night.
That's a cold nickname.
Oh, man.
If you only knew.
I love these comments that's going on right here. T King Writer said, no. That is the great lie being told to give a false narrative about male Moors. It's true. That's been a lie, man. I mean, Nick, Nick doesn't. You don't have kids, right, Nick?
No.
But I know nobody, no matter what color, like Nick, who is regularly taking care of his mother. I've been, and I apologize if you don't want me to say any of this, Nick, letting people know, but I feel like it needs to be known. Nick has been offered, like, because his main thing is he's a sound engineer, right? So he works on a lot of shows that y'all may know, Real Housewives of Atlanta. What's that one with the Karate Kid? Cobra Kai, and others. And Nick, I was on the phone with Nick before, and I was like, oh, bro, where you at? He's like, I'm up in New York. I'm like, what the hell are you doing up there? And then he told me what happened with his mom and why he's up there taking care of her. Right. And then he tells me he got an offer for another show to work on. He's like, I had to give it up, couldn't do it. He gave up money, right? That's why I always emphasize that it's not about money for us. It's about impact. He gave up a steady, revenue that was about to come in. And I think it was a really good show. Like, he was really interested in that one. He wanted it from before. And he gave it up because he knew he had to take care of his mom. He chose. He didn't have to take care of his mom. He chose to. Yeah. Because I know a lot of people who would have been like, nah, mom, I'm sorry. But nah, it's powerful, man. And I love and respect you, brother, for sure, man. And you ain't a father yet, but you are a father to many others, bro. So keep doing the Lord's work, keep doing your work, man, and just make it happen, bro.
I appreciate that, man, for real. Shameless plug. Everybody go to BET and check out Encore. It just came out. I'm your sound mixer's favorite sound mixer. It's out right now. Make sure y'all check it out. I've been waiting to say that for months. Go watch Encore on BET.
Encore?
Yeah, I had a great sound team. It was like all of the different old school women groups came together and made a super group.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So it's like HIVE.
Y'all go check it out. Man.
It's like HIVE. We're super.
It's like HIVE. Yeah, it's like
there we go. Okay. All right, so listen, quick thing for everybody. I see some people still saying, well, what really is HIVE? Like, what do we do? What are we gonna do, right? And I'm telling you now, we impacting the world, we changing the world, we impacting others, we lifting each other up, each other within HIVE and the communities around us. But I'll give you a perfect example. Actually, another one of our HIVE members is not on here right now, but this is the way that he and I actually met, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm sorry these lines is like in my face, but the blinds right here is kind of, there we go. So the way that me and this other brother met was that I had coordinated the November to Remember event last Christmas time, right? And it culminated in us buying out a super Walmart, all the toys, all the things that could be gifts. And we loaded them up on one of my brother's trucks and then drove it over to a charity called Kids in Distress, right? And initially, we were even hesitant to tell people what we was doing. We was just like, hey, we're just gonna do it. But then we realized, we just got kicked off. Oh, Hassani got kicked off. We'll bring him back on in a bit, if anything. But then we realized how powerful it is for people to see what we're doing, because it can inspire others to do similar things, right? So that was an example of something that a bunch of entrepreneurs came together, and then it was a one-time event, but we started saying, no, we need to do more things like that. We need to reach more people, impact more people, more families, more lives. So HIVE is the brainchild of that. It's like, okay, we're gonna come together, we're meeting regularly, we're building together, and we're gonna figure out ways that's, out of the norm so that we can affect others and change our life in this world, right?
Absolutely.
So it may be more philanthropic events, it may be just events about providing knowledge. Every single one on here is a beast in what we do. Hassani right there, I don't know if everybody's seen the same way, but Hassani is right there, and Hassani killing it in infinite banking. I don't know what that is yet, probably. Maybe not everybody. I know my roundtable members know it, but infinite banking is where we can free up ourselves. We can pay ourselves. We don't need to worry about going into other bank, and we grow a fund that can help us when we pass, as well as help us while we live, right? So that's changing lives. Brother Umar over here, Bureau Bullies, man, change the entire narrative of using the laws to help us. I'm not gonna say only for credit, because he don't like to think that he's just about credit, because he's not. But everybody just is just so amazed at how we were able to utilize his concepts in the realm of credit, right? But overall, he's just trying to show you, listen, we got the power, right? We just don't know we got the power. So let's talk about how we got the power, and then let's enact it. Let's put it to use, right? My guy Nick, what is Nick doing? Oh wait, hold up. There we go. I can't see him because there we go. I don't know. Nick's driving somewhere. I don't know what he's doing, but Nick created. He's part of one of the founders of an amazing group called the Wealth Builders, right? And it's empowering people to learn the basics of financial literacy, the basics of creating wealth. I know all of my followers, at least, all of y'all have heard me say that there's 3 financial vehicles in this country, in this world, to create wealth. One is building a business. That's my lane. That's where I mainly reside. The other is real estate. And the third is the financial markets, like Forex and stocks and such. Well, Nick, right there, he created a group that touches on all of those, right? And he takes everybody who's entry level, just starting off, don't know where to go. He helps you to get there, helps you to learn your path, learn your ways. And then people then go off and do other things and do even more. So it's impacting lives again. Listen, that's just the beginning. When y'all see some of the other people that's part of Hive right now, it's insane. And everybody has a superpower, right? So we doing big things, man. And I'm proud and happy to have y'all on here, man, for sure. So tell the people, I should say, anybody, what do you think, what's the one thing that you want to really see accomplished with Hive this year, 2021? Whoever want to take that, I'm putting y'all on the spot.
You already know. Live events.
Woo! Live events. Live events. I know Nick thought about it. Out of the country.
Yes.
You're right.
So,
because we're trying to change the world, not just the U.S.
Get your passport.
Absolutely.
If you're on this live right now.
Yeah,
if you're on this live right now,
every time we start to be great, that happens.
Instagram's like, hold on, y'all got too much power here. We just got to pause here real quick.
Right.
But y'all feel me. Umar, Hassani, y'all tell me one thing that you really want to see accomplished with Hive this year.
Getting into the inner city and just touching those kids who just don't see any of this stuff as possible. That's one of my main things.
That's what I'm gonna piggyback on that. That's what my initial thought was gonna be as well. Something if we can put an event together with the kids where we can create more give more kids an idea of how to start their own business or how to just be within their power. That would be an accomplishment to me. So I'm with you on that, brother Umar, for sure.
Listen, I think that might be our first event. Because I told y'all that I created this nonprofit with the help of Leslie, and the nonprofit's goal is to teach financial literacy to kids, to young adults and preteens, all the way down to preteens and such, right? So I can imagine us putting together an event like that where we are teaching our tactics, our strategies, everything that we teach to adults. Let's go and teach it to some kids, man, and let's make that real impact, yo. My guy and my brother is one of my best friends from years. Since 1998. Snake Eyes 4. He said, "B, I think an amazing group to donate to is No More Tears." I know that group. Focus on domestic violence, human trafficking, child abuse, and more. Something that we're gonna definitely take into consideration as well, because there's so many amazing groups out there that's helping people that we want to make sure that we can, work with and have more impact. So 100%, I love it. I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna send a quick message out since Nick is frozen. We're gonna see if we could get Van or Brand. Let's get that. See who else we could get up on in here. But yeah, man, I love how we're all in the same mind frame about how we can affect kids, especially.
Absolutely.
And that just goes to show each and every one of our character on here, man. So definitely a big thing. Love it.
I think that's really important because I was thinking today when I was in the store, I can remember like when I first started to get any kind of financial success a few years ago, I was afraid. I was afraid things going bad. That when things started to go good, I thought something wasn't right. So I stopped making certain moves. Like I was afraid because for me, things going bad was normal. So when something goes good, I'm waiting for something to go bad. So it's even my mindset was, okay, let's wait for the next bad thing to happen.
Yeah.
But the issue is, if we're not around people like, if I'm not around people like y'all who are having success actively, nobody can tell me things going good is how life is supposed to be.
That's true.
So now it's our job to get around these kids and tell them, yo, life is supposed to be good, and then we show them how to have a good life.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because it's easy to talk about it, but when you see it from somebody who looks just like you, came from the same circumstances as you, it makes all the difference. And I think that's really like I think that's really our job. Like we gotta do it for them. We have to.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, I want everybody in here to tag. Let's see, who we gonna tag? I think Van is doing a meeting right now, so he may not be able to get in just yet. Let's tag. I am surviving vegan.
So we're gonna put him on the spot?
Yes, we're gonna put him on the spot. So we didn't get Arisha in our first meeting that we had. She will be part. There we go. Tag them, everybody. You see what Umar just did? That tag right there. Make sure that you all do the same. Tag I am surviving vegan. Not that gift one, King Karma Chris. That one is a fake one. Tag I am surviving vegan.
I thought I won $1 million. Yeah.
There we go. Tag them. We're gonna blow up their yeah, there we go. We're gonna blow up their notifications and see if we could get either Arisha or Grizzy up in here. Let's get it. Let's get it. I see you says, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, just keep tagging. Look, oh, this is Billa Britt. She knows. She tagged all 3 of their IGs.
Right.
They got a few fake pages to use. These I thought I was gonna win some money from them too.
Yeah, bro. I was having a conversation with my fake as well. I was talking to them from a different profile. And I was like, bro, you don't got nothing better to do than to continue to, fake profiles. They were like, what do you mean? This is just my profile. I was like, oh, really? Okay. I happen to be BEEZ, by the way. And then they just, disappeared after that.
Damn, man.
Right.
They be on some stuff, man.
For real.
Listen, hopefully we can get I Am Surviving. I love it. Everybody is in here tagging I Am Surviving Vegan. That's what's up. You get them all.
I'm so busy in there too.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I think they have an event tonight, but it's at 8 o'clock. So I'm seeing if we could still get them in even for 5 minutes before, before they go on their event. Well, listen, hey, y'all have some powerhouses on here right now. Everybody in the audience, you got some powerhouses on here right now. We're gonna take the time. I want people to use that question button at the bottom. Drop in a question. Drop in one question, and we're gonna answer one question from each of us for anyone on here. I see a lot of tagging. I'm surviving vegan, Grizzly the guy. Come on, where y'all at?
They ain't got
Drop
no
in
choice.
this question. Hold up, we got. Oh, here we go. We got the first person that is gonna join us. Another member of HIVE is coming to the table. There we go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Let's go.
Mr. Go All In.
What's good, brother?
Yeah, man. I'm out here, man, shopping for you, man. You want a car, man? What y'all want, man, for the HIVE, man? Y'all want
Send it.
BMW?
Send them all, bro. Listen, so man, I gotta ask you the same question that we asked everybody that came on, man. We already told people that we are creating something amazing, something powerful, a bunch of superheroes coming together to form the Justice League, to form the Avengers, to help even more people.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you would like to see accomplished by HIVE this year, 2021?
want to see us do a philanthropy trip to either somewhere in America in an underdeserved community that the Hive leaders come through and be able to give back to the community of the choice of the group, or us all take a trip to Africa, to Senegal, and do some philanthropy in Senegal and show Hive International and go out to the motherland and give some philanthropy back to the people of Senegal. They need our help, man. And so either one. So here and abroad, here, or taking a trip, all of us taking a trip over to Africa and helping and giving back, man. I think that not only will the people be blessed, but the power of them seeing people that look like them, that are successful, and then us being able to give them tools for them to be able to change the trajectory of their family's life by eradicating poverty through technology, through coding, through learning different skill sets when it comes to website development and things of those natures, when utilizing this technology that we have. Because all of those people over there, they want a shot. They want it. They need it. They're not lazy. They want to work. But let's not go into like labor. Let's go into this technology and show them how to use technology to eradicate poverty so we can take them to the next level. It's not about just giving them food and water. That's cool. That'll help them for today and this month.
I agree.
But let's change the trajectory of their lives by giving them the technology and the skill sets to take their lives to the next level so they can change their parents' lives, their brothers' lives, their cousins, their kids by learning these skill sets. That's what I would like to see us do.
Here we go. You see, listen, Van wasn't even listening to us earlier because he out there buying exotics and stuff. Right? but we ain't coach him. We ain't say, hey, come on and say something nice, and he don't say nothing about money. Nah, we asked him what is one of the first things that you would like to see accomplished by Hive, and he immediately echoed all of our sentiments. Right? Yep. He immediately said, how can we impact others? How can we give back to other communities? He took it even to that next level and said, we're gonna go to the motherland as well. Right? Yeah. So that's just to show you what we are trying to do. This is nothing short of changing the world. And I'm embracing that. I used to say to myself, I'm not nobody special. I'm just a regular dude who I figured out a system and I'm teaching others to figure out the same type of thing. But people like Umar, who have consistently pushed and said, nah, you are doing something amazing, made me realize that, I gotta go even harder. I gotta go all in like my brother down there, Mr. Van Taylor, Mr. Go All In, right? So I had to take it to that next level and say, yeah, we are gonna change the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not, we ain't trying to be cocky
I'll be in there.
or nothing. But the truth of the matter is, what we are trying to do, what we will do, will change the world and benefit others to a significant degree.
100%.
Hassani, Umar, either one of you want to drop off for a second? Because I think we got someone else that's been requesting, so I want to leave one spot open.
I got you, brother. Jump off, BEEZ.
Okay.
I was about to say, I got you, brother. We'll get space for some more.
All right, for sure. Appreciate
Umar, hey, I can't wait to see you this weekend, bro.
Oh yeah, Umar. I gotta come up there. As a matter of fact, Umar, I'm gonna come for Bully Weekend. I'm trying to make it happen, man. You gotta come.
Ain't no try, bro. What you mean try, bro? We missed the go all in. Impact over everything, bro. What you mean try?
Go all in.
Stop playing.
All right, brothers. Appreciate the time. Let's go out here. Let's make this huge impact. Let's make it happen, brothers.
Let's make it happen, bro. Let's make it happen. Van, what you buying right now, bro? Tell the people what play you running right now. How about that?
Yeah, so we are running a business credit play with BMW Financial. You can get finance through your business and PG it. So be a personal guarantor on your business. So the card does not show up on your personal credit. So BMW Financial will let you finance a vehicle on your business as long as your personal credit is over a 680. You ain't got no derogatories. You ain't got no lates. You can go into BMW and make it happen just using your LLC. Let's go.
Yes, heard. People
go.
don't understand the power of that, right? If you don't know this already, if you could get loans in your business name, right? That means it's not reporting to your personal credit. Here we go, my guy Jason is on. The government contracting king right there. That's that boss. What's good?
Van, what's good? Bees, what's good, fellas?
Oh
chilling,
man,
bro. We
hey
chilling.
man, your beard, man. I don't know. I trimmed mine up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad. I trimmed it up. Got a little length on me. Got a little length on me.
We competing on beers. That's all right. Mine nice and trim. I ain't trying to mess with you. But let me finish off what I was saying, though, for everybody listening. If you get these loans in your business name and they don't report to your personal credit, then it gives you more power to continue to get loans. You know what I'm saying? To get everything in your business name. And I'm gonna tell y'all, one of the things that I tell my roundtable members, I know I'm gonna record this and I am gonna post this, but I'm setting the disclaimer, contact your lawyer, contact your CPA. But I'm just telling you, you know how Trump and people like that end up running multiple companies? Because then if one goes, bad, they literally just file a bankruptcy because the Chapter 11 is just a corporate restructuring. It's not saying that you're broke. It's just restructuring, getting rid of your debt, and then continuing on. So imagine if you got all these loans for different things. Nadia, what's good, Nadia? I didn't see you in there. There you go. This is not legal advice, okay? But I'm just saying, I just heard it somewhere, through the grapevine, that if you had all these loans in your business and something goes wrong, you can file a Chapter 11 and you still good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Facts. Facts on facts.
There's a lot of plays out there, a lot of things that everybody needs to know. Nadia said exactly, Chapter 11 versus Chapter 7. There we go.
That's a whole
there we
topic.
go.
That's a whole topic right there.
That's a whole topic. Listen, don't get me started talking on business structures and how to, what to do, because there we go. But before we continue on, and I know Van's in the middle of buying a Porsche or something, but before we continue
Caught me one, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'll sign the papers tomorrow. It's nothing for me.
Hey, like I said, man, when you're in proximity, bro, to excellence, and when your network is strong, you just duplicate the process, bro. BEEZ went from, I promise you, a conversation I remember it like it was yesterday. Hey, bro, I think I'm gonna get into the rental game. I'm gonna get into Turo. What's up? You want to do something? And I didn't bring it up again. 3 weeks later, the boy got like 30 cars. So I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna pull one of BEEZ's moves, and I said, hey, bro, I think I'm gonna take over Vegas. He went to Costa Rica. He came back. I got like 15, 20 cars. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's what's up, though. That's how we do it.
So
this is what I did. B said something to me on the live about Turo. I forgot exactly what he said. He said something to me. The boy went out. I bought 2 cars that's either the same day or the next day. I put them joints on a hire car. I'm like, all right, this is all right. This is cool. But now I got 4. Turo, it's like, it's too easy. If the information is there, just knock it out.
Yeah,
but that's the difference between the entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurs. We hear the information, we execute. We don't got time to waste. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Everybody else still contemplating on, should I do it? Am I gonna lose money? We jump out the window, build a parachute on the way down.
Exactly. The only way you gonna lose money on vehicles is if you just sit them joints in your driveway, don't list them, or you just driving a car because you still in that mentality that this car belongs to you, and you got an emotional attachment to it. Man, I could give a damn about these cars.
Real, bro.
My man, the emotional ties to it, man. Emotions has been out the window with the business.
I've been there before, so I understand the mindset, but that's a scarcity mindset when you attach yourself to material things, because you use those material things to give you your self-worth, because you don't love yourself. So when you start loving yourself and you understand your self-worth, then you start looking at these material things.
Van about to go.
He might have been getting a phone call. He was hot. He was on fire, though. He was on fire.
MERS10 said, do you brothers in Vegas partner with other people? So MERS10, my guy Van is in Vegas, and yes, he will host your car for you. I'm in Miami, and yes, I will host your car for you down here. Different cars work in different markets. Definitely tap in if you're interested. Business Builder Brit or Lala, can you please drop the community number again? So Van, see, Instagram is really saying, hey, Y'all are giving too much power away. Y'all are giving too much gems. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, we gonna shut this off. You know, in the middle of him talking.
In the middle of him going, yeah, in the middle of him giving that mindset talk.
Yes, sir.
And we all know that's key.
Man. Okay, so I put up this question here. The young entrepreneur said, how do I join? Now, there's two things you got to understand, young entrepreneur. You can join HIVE. We will eventually, we want this to grow. HIVE will continue to grow, but there will be requirements to join HIVE, right? Now, we do have HIVE Community. It's open to the entire community. It's all about us coming together, uplifting everybody in the community. And HIVE Community, I'm starting the one version of HIVE Community in South Florida, but we're all in different places. So we're going to be doing that in other places as well. And we're going to start growing those communities. People who want to tap in with us can come to these events that we're going to host so that we can build together. All right. So don't worry. That's the best way to join. What's the guy IG that fell off? Can somebody drop Van's IG handle in here?
There you go.
There we go. Thank you, Nadia. All right, let's see. Do you come? The young entrepreneur said, do you come to Atlanta? I'm in Atlanta all the time. And I love Atlanta too. My people up there, they killing it too. Uh-oh. Now we got Jason spinning. What is going on? See? IG is trying to mess with us. Jay spinning right now. He's about to Frozone too. Can you hear us, Jay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, we can hear you. But yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. I see you now. So yeah, young entrepreneur. Yeah, we all go to Atlanta regularly.
Everybody in Atlanta, all the time.
For sure. And Atlanta killing it as well. Atlanta doing some great things. Tiffany Civil, South Florida need that. I agree. There's too many people that speak in South Florida that hit me up all the time, and they're like, "Hey, you know, when's the next thing happening? I just really don't know where to tap in and stuff."
Yeah.
So we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna pull everybody together so that we can uplift each other and change the narrative on our communities. Let's go. Let me see. I know we had a couple other questions in here. I'm gonna throw this one. D Will, when are we doing the webinar? They need the vibes. Whenever you ready, bro. Say the word and we on it, man. Let's get it. You know? I see Hassani said Nicholas and Mers.
Oh, BEEZ, California. Hey, I'm ready to fly to LA.
There we go.
Like right now.
Cali needs it too, for sure. Cali definitely needs it. We're gonna do what we can. We trying to, the same way when we bought out the Walmart, bought all those toys and gave all of that, donated it all to those kids in distress. And then that caused a wave, right? There was other pockets of people up in New York, up in Cali, who started emulating the same thing, doing the same thing, replicating it. And we wasn't like, oh, why they trying to bite off of us? Nah, we was like, yo, that's powerful. It inspired others to do things like that.
The inspiration, yeah, the inspiration piece.
Mm-hmm.
Inspiration, so that's inspire and motivate.
For sure. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue to inspire, continue to put things out there. Nadia, what's good? Nadia's another queen right there. I think Nadia's in New York. I think she's New York.
She in New York.
Nadia killing the game too. She coming up, she making a splash. Nadia, if you don't stop tagging me in posts, I'm playing.
Cash card.
Every time I see a post, it's like I'm tagging something. I'm like, who tagged me in this? You don't got nothing to do with me. But it's Nadia. I love Nadia though. She's very cool. So she said cash cars, luxury cars, or exotic cars. I'm not sure what the full context on that question is. If you're saying if that's what I take, or down here in South Florida, or for Van in LA.
Would you say that's location, bro? For would you say, like, let's just formulate the question and help her formulate the question, right? If you getting into that side of the business, you getting into a Turo business, should you go for luxury or exotic cars based off of demographics, or does it matter?
Yeah, it matters. It matters 100% based off of your location, the market overall, even based off of the time of year, right? So, okay, MERS 10, you said you got a couple slingshots coming my way. No problem, send them, because slingshots are doing insane down here in South Florida. However, I'm gonna caution you, don't send something if that's like the only money you're depending on completely. You send one slingshot and it's the only source of income that you're depending on. Why?
Yes,
because as much as it's doing amazing right now, what happens if it gets? I got one slingshot right now that's been in the repair shop for like a month. So no revenue coming from it because it got hit. We had to go through insurance, all this type of stuff. So it's being repaired. So I'm letting y'all know the truth about how these things can happen. There's some bad stuff to it, but as entrepreneurs, we always climb over it, right? The other aspect of it is that the slingshots are doing amazing right now and have been for the last couple of months. But we're about to enter, well, we actually are in, but we're about to get into the thick of Florida's rainy season. So although the slingshot will be fine if it rains, not everybody is gonna want to rent something that they're gonna get, soaking wet while they driving. Because in Florida, you have a flash monsoon, and then the sun is out like an hour later.
Sheesh. Hey, BEEZ, let me ask you this question, if you don't mind, brother.
For sure.
It says, I don't know who he's speaking to, but let me answer while my son coming over here so I can roll. It said, what is your business and how have you pivoted during COVID shutdown last year? Just let me answer this from my point of view. So good practice. So last year during COVID, and I'm not insensitive about anything that happened during COVID or anybody that lost, a life or had any type of issues during COVID. But last year during COVID, my business actually tripled. Here's the reason why. My business is with the federal government. The federal government has to have certain items. One of the items that they actually had to have was PPE, personal protective equipment, gloves, masks, gowns, face shields, i.e., right? So when the pandemic started to jump off, really in 2019, or started to become a pandemic, they reached out to companies like mine to procure gloves. When they procured the gloves from my company, the volumes went from we need 50,000 boxes to we need 2 million boxes to we need 18.7 million boxes. It was being procured like that. So during COVID, my business quadrupled. You got to understand, when you get with certain business models, during the pandemic, during a recession, during anything, your business won't stop. Your business will actually have a tendency to grow because of the business model that you're in, because you put your company and yourself in position to take advantage of that pandemic, of that recession, of that whatever's happening at that time. You got to put yourself in position, or your business in position, to take advantage of. If you're not, then you are suffering. You will feel the wrath of the recessions and the pandemics if your business isn't in position. And that's the key. Having a business is cool, but is your business in position to take advantage of, right? And ride the top of the wave. That's how entrepreneurs really make a substantial amount of money during certain periods. Yep. Like mine's tripled because of that. I was in position. So that's my business. I want to just, say that out there, because myself, BEEZ, Van, everybody else that we're associated with, we've been putting ourselves in position, not during the time of the pandemic, but before. Right? You got to put yourself in position before things jump off. Not saying you wishing on something to happen out here in the world, but you moseying along doing your thing, and you're ultimately ready. So when something jump off, you're taking advantage of. Just like people took advantage of the housing market when it crashed. The housing market wasn't all a woe is me for everybody. The housing market was a come up for most people that was in position. So I definitely wanted to answer that.
For sure. And I'm gonna give an answer too about how I pivoted also. But before that, I see somebody answered her too. Okay, someone had asked, what's a slingshot? It's like a 3-wheel, it's like a motor, it's classified as a motorcycle. It's a 3-wheel vehicle with no top. So yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Also, Brian Lee Marketing, I see you said, where do I park my cars? I got a warehouse in Hialeah. So if you are interested, we can either host cars for you in there. But yeah, basically I just have my cars, my partner's cars, and then we host other people's cars for them in there. We can fit, at any given time, we can fit maybe about 90 cars or so. Probably more once we add some lifts now, so we can stack them on top of each other. But the cars are always out, so we don't have to worry about it.
My boy expanding, baby. Scale.
Yes, sir. We gotta keep it going. Brian Lee Marketing, send a message to Business Builder Brit and Lala. Can you please once again drop the community number? Send a message to there, Brian Lee Marketing, and then we could talk from there for sure. Since you down here too.
What's up, bro? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up?
There we go. There we go. Let me see. So, okay, let me answer that question too about how I pivoted. Right?
Yes, sir.
One of the first businesses I started after leaving my corporate career. Yes, I worked in corporate America. I wasn't always an entrepreneur full-time, but I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, at spirit, and mind, going back as far as when I was a kid and buying candy and stuff and reselling it at a higher price, them type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I did after I left Microsoft, that's who I was working with before I left my corporate career. I started out in e-commerce. Then I found a need in e-commerce, I was selling things on Amazon FBA, and I started looking at what's the hardest part of this whole process. That was dealing with China, dealing with the suppliers, right? So then I started to perfect it until I said, oh, now I got it really good. I made that into a business. That's one of my companies called Seller Kai. Now with Seller Kai, our goal is to help other e-commerce sellers to deal with everything in China. We help them to find the suppliers. We help them to, we're not the supplier itself. We just give you a background check on a bunch, and then you can go and do your own thing. We help for shipping. We help for samples evaluation. We help for everything that you need to do on the China side to deal with the suppliers and to get your products made. We help with all of that. We got 2 offices and 3 warehouses in China, and we're there for our customers. But then when the pandemic hit, you could imagine not everybody was trying to continue to get all of their same goods produced, right? And it didn't affect us as much as maybe another company, because for us it was, these were people who their businesses were their livelihood, so they still had to continue selling. So we were able to offer our service still. But we pivoted a bit in order to help the situation. I wish I knew my guy Jason at that time, because Jason had the contracts, I had the supply, right? So because I deal with all the suppliers in China, it was instant for me to say, okay, other people are having trouble getting the products, the PPE products out of China, because the government did some stuff where they did some like a white list in China, and only certain factories were able to ship things out, that type of stuff. But we had the plug and we were able to get things out. So I pivoted really quick. I didn't even continue with this business model, but we just pivoted, made some sales, brought some things over, helped some hospitals, helped some nursing homes, helped some counties, some local governments within Florida, and just got stuff out for people. So that's how we pivoted. That's how you got to. I was prepared before that, because I already set up a business, set up a system, set up a process, everything, so that as soon as a new opportunity, a new crisis, whatever came into play, I was able to pivot to adjust to that specific situation. So everybody can do it for sure. All right. Now, Jay, I see you spinning, so I'm gonna let you drop off if you need to, bro, and I'm gonna see if we get 1 or 2 others of Hive on here.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. We're gonna link. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, there we go.
Drop me off. Yep, drop me off, bro. We'll link. We'll link. Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Got you.
Amen.
All right, there we go. Jay's gone. T King Rider said China was hoarding things too. Yeah, they were, 100%. It wasn't as bad as you think, though. Some of what they were hoarding was because they let stuff go out at first, and it went out from like every manufacturer, every factory, and they weren't all high quality. So then when they got to other countries in droves, and then the local government would complain back to China to say, oh, you sent us all of these defective masks and that type of stuff, that led into a huge thing. So China locked it down. Yes, they were hoarding some, but overall they were trying to make sure that only good quality things went out. The problem was that they were trying to choose who they would let that go out to. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see who else we got on here. I got a couple people that would like to come on. I'm gonna bring on someone from the crowd real quick, since my team, my Hive is off right now. Let me check one more. Let's see. Let me check and see if Kev could come on. Nice. All right, there we go. Let's try. If my last guy here don't come on from Hive, then I will bring someone from the crowd, from the audience. Queen B, what's good, Queen B? See, there's another member of my round table right there, killing the game. Listen, she's a future member of Hive too. She's gonna be joining Hive, I'm telling you. Listen, we got a lot of things going on, and this is real building, man. This is leaders coming together to impact others as much as possible. There we go. All right, so Kev can't make it, so I'm gonna bring on, let's see, we got 3 people asking. I'm gonna try a lady first. Let's see. All right, remember, come on here and be tripping. If you coming on, come on and talk. Especially if you got a question. Let's see, it's not coming. Maybe she sent that a while ago. All right, we're gonna try somebody else. Let's try. We're gonna try my guy right here, who, since he's in South Florida also. Bring him on for a quick sec. See what's good. Yo.
What's going on, man? How's everything?
I'm doing good, brother. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. We definitely got to connect. Not Mountain Jet area. I just moved out here about a month ago.
Okay,
from
okay.
New York area, but it's a lot of
Are you in Miami or
lot
Fort
of
Lauderdale?
synergies, huh?
Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale, but I'm like, I need to get a spot. Miami too, because so many people are coming in the city and then they want to connect, and a lot of it's eating in the late night. So sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I want to make that trip back. I mean, that happened all this weekend, but literally it's like a lot of people. But it's been a blessing, like coming out here. Stuff is just falling into place.
For sure, man. For sure. Listen, you're in a good position, because I see the growth that's about to happen down here.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. And I'm trying to do my part to contribute towards it. But I know that I see a lot of people that are coming in and they're saying, you know, what they're doing, what they want to do down here. And everybody loves the weather first and foremost. So
yeah,
it's definitely a good place to be.
Yeah. No, definitely. So we got that. And then I know you got that seller card thing I want to talk to you about, because I got a bunch of stuff for like ads and e-commerce that I'm about to drop. But I think that'll be complimentary to the people that's rocking with me.
For sure. Send a message to my community number. You can say Seller Kai, and just take the message saying Seller Kai, so that automatically you'll be in that group. And then that way I can actually, if somebody Lala or Business Builder Brit, if you could drop the number one more time and the word Seller Kai so that it's written. And then, you know, we could talk more about that for sure too.
Yeah, and we got to talk about the churros right too. Because when I got there, I bought a few. What's just been crazy, I finally got my plates for the I-8 like right before Memorial Day weekend, and I got like a few bookings like immediately. No reviews, no nothing. Yeah, but now it's a good place to put the joint, so I don't have to, you know, because eventually I want to be meeting up with folks. So to put it and then like figure out a way to like streamline it. So that's what we
host the whole thing for you. So it is sitting in our warehouse and our storage. It's, you know, climate controlled and everything. And people could come there to pick up, or we deliver it to them. We only take in high-end sport, luxury, and exotics right now. There's sometimes you may get 1 or 2 things that's a little bit lower end sport, but for the most part, it's all exotics and high-end sport. And since you said you got I-8, what else do you got?
I-8, G550, so G-Wagon, and Tesla Model S.
Oh, bro, yeah. We could definitely take care of you, man.
Yeah, so I want to do, and I'm thinking like, yo, I'm like, I want to get another I-8, but I was like, I chilled on it. I know Maddie and all that, but like, get 1 to start. Yeah. So I was like, I ended up getting 3 to start, and I'm like, I'm gonna chill, but if I find a way to streamline it, I'll probably go get some more.
So a couple of reasons why Maddie and others will say get 1 to start. 1, because you got to test out the waters. But if you got someone hosting it for you and doing everything, then you don't really got to worry about that much. You know what I'm saying? 2, if you let's say something happens, you know, something, knock on wood, you know, the car's out of commission for a while. I've had that happen all the time, right? Different times. Then you're not getting that revenue in. Are you able to cover the cost of the car note on your own?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the only other reason why I say, yeah, don't go too crazy unless you got that cash flow already to be able to cover yourself and whatnot.
Yeah. No, definitely. That makes sense. Yeah, so let's definitely talk about that. If these people crazy, especially when they have me go to the airport, like, yeah, we supposed to meet that one meet, and then they just drop in the garage and don't tell you where.
Yeah, you don't want to do none of that.
Yeah.
You got trackers in yours already?
Yo, here's the thing. I got people coming, someone coming in to install Spirion trackers Wednesday. But then they just called me and said that, like, oh, we actually can't do the I8 in terms of unlocking the car and the starter. I knew they couldn't do the car, but they were supposed to be able to do the starter. And they called me and said, oh, actually, we can't do it. So right now, I only got the tracker for BMW in it. And then the G550, they'll install it for that on Wednesday. So I just got to see.
If you don't get it installed in anything, we take care of it for you, too. I got that.
Okay.
We got a way to get all of that done.
Okay, cool.
But hey, appreciate you coming on. Make sure to send that message. And we will definitely tap in some more. And
yeah, they sent the community thing yet? Did they send it yet?
Yeah. Text Seller Kai to that number. That's the community right there.
I didn't even see the number. It's on your profile?
Yeah, it's also, if you go on my profile, you see something like says contact or something, and then you hit text, and it'll automatically send you the number.
Oh, okay, cool. And what's up, man? I saw both of y'all at Planta. We was at the Recession Proof joint.
Yeah.
With Grizz.
Yes, sir.
Grizz.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So yeah, you tapping in, bro. That we're gonna be doing some big things down in South Florida. So stay tuned for more. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good seeing you, man.
Sir.
Good seeing you too.
Sir.
The Van. What's good, bro?
Yeah. What I missed, bro? My phone died.
I know. Your phone died. Jay's phone got messed up. It's Instagram trying to mess with us, bro. Instagram's like, y'all talking too much power. Nadia, I saw some people say, bring Nadia on. Come on, Nadia. You can come say what's up. Tell the people what you do. Let's go. And stop tagging me and stuff. Now I'm playing, Nadia. Come on. So, yeah, bro. We've been talking about, hold on, let me see. Let me do a request, see if Nadia wants to come on. We've been talking about a bunch of things, including, of course, Turo, car rental game. It's not Turo, it's car rental game.
Rental game. Yeah, let's stop building up that brand, man. Giving them, you know, power and making their stocks go up, man.
Exactly. You know? It's just like Clubhouse. We gave Clubhouse a ton of power to get them to $1 billion valuation in just a couple of months, really.
Gave them way too much power.
But we gonna build our own. We gonna keep growing.
Yeah.
We gonna make things happen within our community and businesses that impact our community.
Yep, absolutely. What's the I missed the Q&A. But what's the have people been asking about Hive? What's Hive about?
Yeah, overall asking about Hive. How do they join? You know, what type of things we're gonna do, stuff like that. So yeah, Hive is definitely. Oh, see, Nadia is unable to join. It says, "What happened, Nadia? Where you at, Nadia?" But yeah, overall, we went in depth on a lot about what Hive is and how the focus on inclusion over rather than exclusion and why that's important. Right, and we spoke about Hive Community, and you know, obviously, definitely gonna start it here in South Florida, but we're gonna replicate it and continue to grow other aspects of Hive Community, other pockets of Hive Community all across the country, all across the world. So we gotta create that formula for everybody to follow, right? That formula on how you build up a Hive community, right? Because community is gonna be everybody coming together. I see somebody asking, is there any prerequisites for Hive? So for Hive leaders, right, there are some requirements in order to become a member of Hive leaders. right? I won't talk about that on here. We'll put together a little bit of information for everybody so that you can see. And right now we planning to get everything rolling, and then we will be accepting applications to come in. As long as you're willing to impact others and give back to the community and build and collaborate instead of compete. There's no negativity on here, right? There's no soliciting. It's just us building with each other. A lot of times people come into groups because they want to get something from the group.
Exactly.
Right? We ain't doing that. We came into the group to give things to the group. Right?
Exactly.
So let's
So one of the requirements would be for the HIVE community is that you want to give back and you want to be able to galvanize your community and be able to give good energy. We not about gossiping. We not about drama. We not about looking at other people's pockets. We not about jealousy, hate. It's all about how can you support without solicitation, right? Because there's a difference, right? Support without solicitation, right? So I don't have to solicit my services. All I got to do is come with the ability to give value, and people will want to know deeper what I do and how I could possibly serve them. I don't need to solicit my services. I don't need to solicit what I do on the back end. Just come in, give value, be authentically you, be a human, look at everybody as your brother, your sister, want for your brother, your sister, what you would want for yourself. And organically, everything is gonna take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
And then if you have the mindset is what's supposed to hit you will hit you, what's supposed to miss you will miss you. If you have that mentality, then you wake up every day just being authentically you, and what's gonna hit you is gonna hit you, what's gonna miss you is gonna miss you.
Heard.
And nobody can make it hit you, no one can make it miss you. A lot of times we get caught up in, and that's why that hustler's mentality of what can I do today? How can I eat today? How can I pay my bills today? How can I get to this thing today? And we have no long-term vision. We just live in day to day. So let's take ourselves past what we're doing today and just build longevity, build relationships. My relationship that I got with my man right here, my man BEEZ, it ain't no money you could come in and be like, hey man, I'm gonna give you $1 million for that relationship. I'm gonna give you 500K to ruin that relationship, right? There's no money that you can possibly give when you build relationships, because the impact and the connections and the genuine things that you can build with people that you have real relationships with is worth more than money. So that's what it's about. That's how you get into the HIVE community, the HIVE leaders. Like I said, we won't go into that on this particular live, but I'm excited about it, bro. And I love that graphic, bro. I love that graphic you put
like it. you know the team already. The team's strong. It's like, yo, we need something real quick, and it's simple, straight to the point. We need to get into a whole heap of conversation. If you know, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to tap back in, man. I don't want to hijack your live. I'm gonna get back to what I got going on, but yeah, man. I appreciate you and everybody that's on this live. Tap in.
You too.
We love y'all, man, and we're gonna see y'all. Make sure y'all watch the podcast, Impact Over Everything, and get some value. If you got some value from it, share it to other people. We ain't got no fee for our podcast. Only thing we ask is just share it to people that you feel like could benefit from it. And we're gonna keep giving our mind and giving our our all into it. It ain't about money for us. It costs us money to do the damn podcast. So we just giving, man. And we just ask y'all that y'all share the information so we can make that greater impact with more people. So that's all I wanted to say, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Love you, brother. Love every single one of y'all in HIVE, man. And listen, we need to normalize being able to tell each other we love each other too, because that's important, man. Like, there ain't no machismo going on in here. It's like, I could tell my brother I love him because, I do appreciate him. I genuinely love what he does. I genuinely love the impact he's had on me and the impact that he's having on others. And that goes for everybody in HIVE right now, right? And I hope to see many, many more of you in HIVE eventually. We all start with HIVE community, build out the community, but then HIVE leaders is the next level, right? And that's where everybody needs to be that leader in their own realm. Find your lane, make things happen. Andre, yes, first thing you can do is send a message, text HIVE, text the word HIVE to the phone number that's about to pop up in a second, and then you'll be in the loop. And I'll also be sending out and posting the Facebook group that everybody can get into HIVE so that we can start talking. Nakia Bless said, what's the podcast? It's Impact Over Everything Podcast. On IG, Impact Over Everything Podcast. Check YouTube, check all of the streaming options, you know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything. Search for Impact Over Everything. Right. Can you love him for just being him without him having done anything? That's interesting. Well, I love every human being, first and foremost, right? I love everybody because we're all human, and I do think that we all deserve that love. Growing up, I used to have I don't know if it's a problem, I would say, but my perspective was always give my full trust first, and then you could only lose some of it. Other people was like, nah, you got to earn my trust first. So I was always the reverse. As soon as I meet somebody, I'm gonna give you my full trust, and then whatever you do is gonna make me lose some of it over time, right? And I used to think to myself, like, maybe that's the wrong approach because I used to get burned. I used to get burned a lot. People I put my trust in and then they screw me over, right? But then I started saying to myself, nah, but my authentic self, who I am, is the person that's going to trust people. I extend that trust first and foremost, and I can't let a few a-holes that, you know, ruined that vibe, ruined that feeling. I can't let them change who I am. So I still do. Do I love him just from, you know, without knowing anything about him or whatever? Maybe, because I love all humans overall. But I know I can say I love you to my brother because I know that he's a positive person. He's a person of influence, a person who's doing great things. It's got nothing to do with business, right? Because then I'd love Bill Gates and I love all these other people. I don't love them. You know what I'm saying? CEO Mono Chill is a foreign thing. I think so. Maybe it is. Maybe because, you know, from Jamaica, and I don't know. That's just the way I was raised, right? But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. We got other members of HIVE leaders that couldn't bring on tonight, but stay tuned for what's coming. We got some stuff coming, and the people that are in HIVE is powerful. Queen Bee said, when you love yourself unconditionally, you can love freely. Agreed. If I didn't love myself first and foremost, then I don't know if I could extend that love to everybody else. Right? So I think that's important. Right? I trust until I'm given a reason not to. Exactly. And I used to feel bad about that. I used to feel like maybe that's wrong. You know, other people protecting themselves more, but I can't live with a guarded heart all the time. Right? Like, no, what you want to get over me? And like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, for me, I'm just enjoying life. And the way I do that is by extending my love to everybody. That's why I'm always giving back. That's why I'm saying, hey, I'm going to go learn all of these different things that have affected my life. And I'm just going to tell everybody. Be like, yo, this is what I'm doing. Did you hear about trust? Did you hear about infinite banking? Government contracting? What else? Options, right? Each one of these things that I'm telling you are aspects of members of HIVE right now. We're creating the true wealth. Oh my goodness, the word slipped my mind. Consortium, right? The consortium of wealth, right? The consortium of wealth creation, right? Generational wealth. Every single thing that I start telling you about, we got a member of HIVE, even down to holistic living, right? Because you could do all of these things, you could, you know, make money, you could do whatever in business, but if you're not physically healthy as well, that's a problem. It's not gonna be easy for you to survive. So we even got Surviving Vegan, Grizzy the God, the Queen Orisha. We got them as part of HIVE, right? These are the people that I've built a table with. HIVE is strong, and we're gonna continue to keep moving, continue to make things happen. guiding roaming souls. I appreciate that. Thank you. Whether it's a guy or a girl, I don't know, but thank you. Just have a good smile. I appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of things that we're gonna do to help each other and to help the community. And I appreciate every single one of you who rock with us, who tap in and hear what we got to say, listen to our message. And I love it even more if you guys is Surviving Vegan getting all those mangoes. Grizzly was supposed to go pick up some mangoes the other day and he ain't come. So I've had to throw away like maybe 50 mangoes out of like 800. Plus the probably 100 that drop on the floor and get eaten by the animals before I could get to them. I think next year I'm gonna set up a net and just make it all drop in the net so I could get it all so it's not on the floor. But I don't know, maybe that's just creating a nest for all the birds and animals to come and eat. I'm creating a buffet for them. I don't know, but yes, the mangoes are great. Savvy up top, drop the number to get to tap in with Hive. Okay, one more. Please, Lala, can you drop that number to tap in with Hive? That will get you in the door to start talking, start building with Hive Community. We will go live together with all of us more often, so you'll see more of who's currently in Hive, and events will happen, things will happen, we'll make things go. So, and stay tuned for what's happening with Hive Community. That's gonna be big. That's more powerful than anything. Yes, we have Hive leaders who are trying to pave the way, but Hive Community is everybody. Hive Community is more powerful as long as we make it happen. All right? Fab Chavs. I have an avocado tree in Little Havana. Let's trade mango. Hey! Don't listen. Send me a message, please. There goes that number right there. Please send the word mangoes to that number so that I know who you are. No, send avocado/mangoes. And I will 100% trade some avocados for some mangoes. So let's get that for sure. Andre Obaseki said, is the link in your bio? Which link? I got a whole lot of links in my bio. If you click on my link tree, it takes you to everything. But if you're looking for the number to reach, if that's what you're asking, it's right there. Just tap it in. And yeah, Arden couldn't come on. Yeah, just tap that in and we will keep it going. I think this week I may go live a couple more times, so stay tuned for that because I might bring on other members of Hive who couldn't come on tonight, so we can introduce everybody to the world and so you can see what we got cooking. All right. Anyway, everybody, I got time for one last question. Tiffany Civil, you don't see the number? It's right there. 954-758-9318. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. There we go. All right, that's the number right there. If you didn't see it before, that's it right there. Text Hive to 954-758-9318. I gotta see it right now. You don't see it still? Okay, there we go. 954-758-9318. Queen Bee want mangoes. Yeah, I got too many mangoes. I think I don't know, maybe it's not good for all the sugar I've been eating with all these mangoes. But hey, it's all good. The tree is almost bare. I think we're down to probably our last 100 mangoes, if that, maybe 80 or so left. Lola's Luxuries. What is the best way to formulate a trust and place your business under it? Good question. Unfortunately, that's too difficult for me to explain in depth on live. However, there's such thing as a family trust and such thing as a business trust. There's other types of trust too, but family trust and business trust. The best way, you can do it without the business trust, but the best way is to have that business trust and then it funnels through. It's like a pass-through entity to then go into your family trust. If you really want to take things to the next level, set up an infinite bank at every aspect that the money's passing. So that business trust goes to the infinite bank, from the infinite bank into the family trust. If you need to take something out, it goes to a separate infinite bank and just keeps going. I know not everybody understands what I'm talking about with that, but look it up. Look up what it is. And if you really want to know more, tap in with my guy Hassani Houston, part of Hive. Tap in with me, Business Builder Bees. Right? Roundtable is closing. Oh, I forgot, I gotta announce that. The Roundtable is closing its doors to new members at the end of this month. You guys only have a few weeks left to tap into the Roundtable. where I build you up directly. You work with me directly for the entire year. You get to watch all of the previous sessions to catch up on things that we do, that we've already been, all the plays that we've gone over. And then for the rest of the year, you're working with me directly. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the 52 of y'all that are on here, a lot of people look at it and say, oh, I don't got no money to join that. How much money are you losing by not joining? That's all I gotta say. Think about that. How much money are you losing? How much connections are you losing out on? How much play, strategy, support that you're losing out on by not joining? Are those things not worth the price of admission? It's up to you. It's up to you to decide. But it is a tight-knit community, and we are building each other up. And you have me directly twice a week for the entire year. You also have my academy, which is a digital product. You can go self-paced if you want, but the roundtable is the sauce. Let's see. Can you talk more about the JV you offer? Real quick, you're talking about on the car rental stuff. For that, don't just get a car and then say, hey, I want to send this car to you. Contact me first. Text the number right there. Instead of HIVE, you could text exotics so that you're in that group, right? In there, I'll explain to you which cars that we're accepting. Then, because we've selected only certain cars that generate the most revenue per day, and their car note is at a certain level, so that it only takes 2-3 days of renting in order to pay the car note, and then the rest is profit for the year, right? Plus, we're looking at this market of South Florida, what rents better in the market. All right, so let me set it. What's the ticket? No, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, once we identify which car it is, and then you send it to us, sign the contract. It's a 30% hosting fee. So all revenue that comes in, we split 30 for my side with my company, and 70 for you. And it's your car, you have it out, we handle the maintenance for you because we got mechanics on site. We handle some suggestions for you, give you suggestions. Hey, if you wrap it like this, it may get more rents and blah, 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 all of that. Lola's Luxuries is that whole life insurance. It's a form of whole life insurance. Infinite banking is something very specific. So you can't just go to any regular insurance broker to get it. It has to be someone that's certified in creating infinite banking policies. Guiding Roman Souls, what's the price? You're talking about the roundtable, I think? The roundtable is $49.97. That's $4,997 for the roundtable for the entire year. And what's the ticket and link? I think you mean also the roundtable for that when you say what's the ticket and the price? And then the link, check the link in my bio, will take you to my link tree, and it says join the roundtable there. Mrs. Dana Allen, if you really need to do more than one payment, then we can break it into two for you. Just make sure you send a text message to that number there and say that that's what you're looking for. If we could do it into two payments, then we can break it up for you. Roundtable. Yep, there goes another one of my roundtable members right there inside the flip. Y'all check them out. Queen B, y'all check her out. Roundtable again. Lola's Luxuries. Where do I find them? Where do you find what? See, you can't ask context because I'd be going through so many comments. I don't know which one. Where do I find them? What could you be talking about? I'm not sure. Send another message and tell me. Andre Obaseki said thanks. Okay, you're welcome. City one, SDI.1. Miss Gita 68, is a roundtable only for 1 year membership or lifetime? Well, it's lifetime because you get to be in the group forever, right? Like the Facebook group, you get to continue to build. Once you're a member, you're in there forever. But in terms of meeting with me twice a week, every week for the entire year, that's a 1 year thing. After that, you're still part of my roundtable. Because if you join my roundtable, then you're going to be priority over anybody else that's coming in for a variety of other things, that everybody that want to tap in with me for other stuff. Everybody in the roundtable gets my personal number. One of them. I have multiple phones because it's insane. But yes, everybody in the roundtable gets my personal number. And, you know, you can hit me up anytime, and I ain't going to change my number when the year ends either. All right. Lola's Luxury says, hello, sorry, the infinite banking. The people that are certain. Okay. Queen B, yes, you can check Hassani Houston, one of my roundtable members right there. Queen B said it, but Lola, you could check Hassani Houston. Yes, you have to find specific people who are certified in it. I'm about to be certified in it as well, thanks to my guy Hassani. Speedway Dave, Index Universal Life Policy for Infinite Banking. You want the lowest death benefit with the highest premium. Speedway Dave, you know what's up. Okay, thanks. Pay for the seat. Savvy up top. Pay for the seat. That's one of my four principles of success, right? I promise you, all of these things contributed to my success. You got to network. You got to leave some people behind. You got to buy seats at tables, and you got to build your own table. All of that with a foundation of financial literacy and a roof of always seeking new knowledge, more knowledge, right? Those things, it sounds like fluff, but I promise you, I could relate every single aspect of my success back to those things. All right, Mr. Get to Back on. Okay, this is the sauce for instant gratification. Do it by yourself. Could take a minute. Do it with BEEZ, who already got a platform and start counting cash. Is it true? People join. Listen, y'all, my people in Hive right now, my roundtable didn't know all of them prior, but they've met them, you know, already, you know, since they've joined it, because that's my network that I brought. When I brought my guy Jason White in and he started teaching everybody about government contracting, my whole roundtable was like, oh, this is the play right here. Then when they started talking about home health care, they were like, oh, this is the play right here. Then when we started talking about infinite banking, they were like, what the hell? Yo, can't take no more. Then when we started talking about flipping in real estate, they were like, hold up, and it only costs that amount? Then when we started talking about the Turo game and they saw what I was doing with the cars and the warehouse and everything, they were like, yo, how do I get in on that? The roundtable, everything that I'm doing, everybody I'm tapped in with in order to benefit myself and my family first is also put onto the roundtable for everybody. Then we had Queen B join. Queen B schooling me on my own roundtable. She put some stuff up that I had it was like a foreign language to me when she started talking about options and Forex. I was like, damn. And I thought I was good in it. But she schooled me on a whole nother level. So that's the power of the roundtable. And it's not just for this year. We going forever. Not meeting forever, but we go, you know, we rocking forever. All right? All balled up. Yeah, you shoot the bomb for sure. Right? But that's the power. That's the power that we got. We collaborate, we come together and build. All right. Oh, I just realized I had that question up all this time. Young entrepreneur, if you're still there, how do you get into Turo business? Any suggestions? Start with the car that you already have. Test the waters. If you don't want to go that route and test the waters, because it is a hassle to be delivering cars and checking in and all that stuff, then the other option is JV with someone like me in Miami, South Florida, or Van in Vegas, and, you know, others. My guy Matty, I think, does some, Pushman Mitch, my guy, does something in Atlanta potentially, to JV maybe. I'm not 100% sure about that, but you got Miami and Vegas for sure. All right. What's this one? Let's see. Do you have a private rental car company, or do you exclusively list them on the ride sharing? Oh, no. Turo, for example, is a great forum if you don't have customers already and you want people to rent your car. So then, yeah, you list it on Turo, but then you got to share the profit with them. Then there's other fees, all of that. We start there. And of course, if we have a slow period and we don't have any of our customer base already coming to us, then yeah, we may say, okay, let's list it on Turo as well. But overall, we have built a customer base of people coming directly to us. Then we take their private insurance, and the rental is based on their insurance, including their deposit, all of that stuff. So the platforms are great to help but it's way better when you have your own audience and take your audience off the line, right? So they know to come directly to us. Turo is good, hire car is good, fetch truck is good, all of that. I love all these questions, man. Is it possible to remove an inquiry connected to an open account? 100% possible. It's dangerous in certain times, certain accounts, because they can potentially shut down your account. Now, let's say it was an open account like a car that you got and you remove the inquiry. They're not going to come and take back the car because you removed the inquiry. But if it was like a credit card where they constantly control what you have access to, then they could say, oh, you removed the inquiry, we're going to shut down your card. That's potential. I know a lot of people who remove accounts, inquiries tied to open accounts and get away with it. So I'm just telling you that there is a small possibility of it getting shut down, but you could also still try it. I'll give you another quick tip. The best way to do it is when you first get the inquiry, remove the inquiry the next day before it even has a chance for the account to report on your credit. Do you help with business credit as well? 100%. Now, what do you mean, do I help with it? Do I help by teaching you what to do with it? Sure. In my roundtable, 100% we go over business credit. We've been going over some fintech options. We've been going over some crazy things recently. But also I have a company called Capital BEEZ. Oh no, this is my Business Builder BEEZ cap. But I got another company called Capital BEEZ. If you're interested in that, go to @CapitalBeez Finance on IG. At Capital BEEZ, we can help you to get funding in your business, stacking the applications for you, and it's not much you got to do at all. We go to multiple places to get a bunch of funding, anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000. No document loans in your business name with just the PG on your personal side, and then you can remove those inquiries too. Let's see what else we got. Do you teach the transition to your private business in the round table? I'm not sure I understand that, Andre. Do you teach the transition to your private business in the round table? I'm not sure I understand that. If you mean like the transition from your 9 to 5 to then being a full-time entrepreneur, sure, of course, 100%. Because I actually have to experience that myself, right? Or if you mean private business to your private business. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, for the rental cars. Do you teach the transition to your private business for the rental cars in the roundtable? Still don't understand the question fully. But yes, we go over everything on how I do the rentals, how I tell everybody how to get loans like crazy. The Bank of America play has been going nuts. And I think I told y'all at the beginning of this live about that one too, but you could get up to 4 business auto loans from Bank of America in each LLC that you own, each entity that you own, with almost no requirements. Your business could have started yesterday. And if you do it the right way, you could get all 4 of them with 1 inquiry. So yeah, I teach all of that in the roundtable and more. Let's see. No. Today is not the last day. Okay, so I told everybody about this, but let me be clear. It's not that today's the last day of the BOA play. It's just that the last week they've been running a special to get the interest rate like a couple percentage points lower. But the loans that they offer, that exists. It's there. It's good to go. Yeah, there we go. I'm just due. Today's the last day for the lower interest rate. That's all. But it doesn't matter. You can still get these loans. And as long as you get the right cars and then put it, do the right things with it, it's going to be paying for itself. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. I'm going to stop now. I see a couple other questions, but I'm going to stop now. Sorry I didn't get to answer everybody's questions, but there's a bunch in there. But thank you so much. Appreciate you. Queen Bee said he means not use another platform. Run out rentals yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. I got you. What was that again? That was. Oh my God. Andre. Where's Andre? I'll see his name again. But yeah, Andre. Yes. How to. I don't have a specific detailed method of making that transition, but I show you the ways that I've done it, right? Meaning, like, for example, I may rent out a couple times on Turo first, and then offer the person the opportunity to rent direct, so that they save some money as well from the Turo fees and such. Then if you want to know what I do in terms of protecting myself by not having it on Turo and all of the steps that I take, yes, those are the things that I talk about on the roundtable. I put it pretty much this. Anything I do, everything I do, I talk about on the roundtable. Any question that people have, I give them my exact plays, anything, because we family. All right, so yeah, join the roundtable and let's get it. Are you outright buying these cars or leasing these cars? I am currency 7. I can't lease the cars because then there's too many mileage restrictions on it. So yeah, I do buy them, but with a specific strategy. I'm not going to talk about that strategy here, but I will tell it on the roundtable. There's a very specific strategy on how I buy it, and for how long I keep it, and what year I buy, and all that type of stuff. Hey y'all, follow my business page for your day. Okay, Holistic Life Coach. Follow Holistic Life Coach, y'all. Andre Obaseki, okay, good. Thinking I have a loyalty rewards program. There you go. Nice. Nice. I have something similar to that, but that's a really good idea for sure. Thanks for all the value you bring to the people. Hey, CEO Mono Chill. I appreciate you too, fam. Listen, much love, much respect to everybody. Thank you all for tapping in with me every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for, the comments, the likes, the messages, everything. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. Not more to come. All right, I'm starving. I'm hungry, and I got some other meetings to deal with soon. So I will talk to y'all soon. Kill it this week. Set your goals, execute, make things happen. And how much does it cost you to hesitate on following your dreams? All right. See you tomorrow, Queen Bee. See all of my roundtable members tomorrow. Let's get it. Appreciate you, Cali Sky. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hey, family for sure all day. Much love. Melanated Maurice. Appreciate you, fam. Much love, much love. Let's go. Ria. Elsie Johnson. Oh, Elsie Johnson. Hey, it's my favorite person. Every time I see that, I think it's someone that's on my roundtable, but now I know better. It is Brother Crystal's sister. Thank you so much, Elsie Johnson. Oh my goodness, I forget. Did I have your actual name written? It is Carol. There we go. Thank you so much, Carol. Appreciate you. Oh, it's Chandra. Oh, that's Chandra. Cali Sky. What's up, Chandra? I should have known that. Actually, I did know that, but it just slipped my mind for a second. Inside the Flip, another one of my roundtable, AJ, Lala. Thank you so much, Lala, for all the work that you do. Appreciate you. Savvy up top, one love all day. All right, let me hang up now. I just wanted to say bye to everybody. I appreciate all the comments. So thank you so much.